There, and I'm not saying that cheating is right. However, I think there's a lot of things that we watch our friends do that is probably much worse than cheating, and yet we still stay with these friends.
Interesting.
Even things that would impact us, we'll still stay with. Like if I saw you still out of a damn Walmart, knowing full well that because I'm with you, that could also impact me, but yet I stay friends with you. But I draw the line that you cheating on your partner, which has nothing to do with me.
Cause baby, I wish you would. I'm like, girl, you better put that shit back while we together.
Exactly.
You need $20 because we're not doing this. No.
All right, so
yes.
So I was on the interwebs
Mm-hmm.
looking for a weekly Reddit question of the week, something like that for us to talk about today, to just open up the conversation.
Yes, what you find?
So I found a question of the week that I opted not to use because then one of the comments had me questioning stuff.
Interesting.
And the question of the week was, why did you get rid of one of your friends?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, okay, that could probably work. You know, a podcast with friends about friends.
Okay.
But then I started reading through the comments to see which ones I would want to go over on the podcast. And I crossed a comment that said that somebody ended one of their friendships because they found out the friend was cheating on their spouse. And I was like, huh. And I was like, so the friend cheated on their spouse, so you ended the friendship with the friend. And so then I went to our socials. I think I posted it on TikTok, Instagram, our Instagram story, where else? On Threads, which I need to check Threads to see if anybody responded. And I put it on our YouTube community.
Yeah.
And I asked, oh, and I put it in Reddit too. And I asked, would you end a friendship if you found out the friend was cheating on their spouse? And I got quite a few responses, actually, more than I thought I would, on TikTok and Reddit. And all but 2 people said yes. And I was like, huh, that's interesting to me.
See, it depends on the scenario.
Well, it got me thinking because I was also listening to this podcast last Sunday when I went to Illinois. On the way back, I was listening to this podcast called Rotten Mango. And they were talking about, so I don't know if you heard about this, the man that was dressing up as a woman in somewhere in, I think it was in Asia. And he was like getting all these men to come to his place. He what was his name? Red. Oh gosh, I can't remember his name. But he was dressing up like a woman.
Mm-hmm.
And all these men had to do was just like bring something, some type of offering. So some of them was bringing like a watermelon. Some of them was bringing like oil or something like that. And this man would take it. And
then what?
So a lot of these men he ended up doing stuff with.
Some dang frankincense. Okay.
And the podcast brought up this thing of moral dilemmas. And I was like, okay. So, and he was also recording these interactions and live streaming them.
Oh, so the men had no clue.
They did not know.
Oh, see.
They did not know that they were being live streamed. So there's this thing where people are saying like, was he wrong? Not for the live streaming, but for not disclosing that he was a man.
That ain't even the bigger issue. I think the live streaming is the bigger issue.
100%. But that's the thing that everybody can agree on is wrong. Not everybody can agree that he was wrong for not disclosing that he was not a woman.
But we don't know, because some men probably already knew and it didn't have to be
Well,
disclosed.
that's
And
the thing.
then
They didn't. Now, they do see on some of the videos where a man will ask, like, are you actually a woman? And that's when he lies.
oh, he lies?
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Oh,
then
he's terrible all around. He's terrible.
so a lot of people are saying, no, he's not wrong.
Yeah, he's wrong.
Some people are saying, no, he's not wrong for not disclosing that because he doesn't have to, especially for the people that were like, oh, they were already in relationships and they were cheating on their significant
That
other.
don't mean that he didn't
And
have to disclose he wasn't no woman because they cheating. I do not feel that way.
right,
At all.
I agree. And so then some people was like, oh, well, these men can't, play the victim because they're actually cheating on their spouses. So their spouses is actually the victims here.
My thing
And
is,
I was like,
both can be true. They can both be victims.
and
Just
that's
because
where moral dilemma come in, because it's like, okay, so if you say that's right, then so if we have the exact same situation where somebody withholds something, is that now okay, or is it still wrong? And
you
it's
gotta
like,
pick
well,
one stance and stand by it all the time, not just whenever you find it. Because to me, it was wrong for one to be recording and not telling them. Two, definitely wrong for not saying you a woman. Really wrong if they ask you if they suspicious and then you lie and say, yes, I'm a woman. It's so many levels of foolishness.
and
I hope he in jail.
I think he is now.
He better be in
That's why
jail.
it got so big, was
That's
because
nuts.
somebody found out, and now people are like, it's like 1,600 men that he's done this to. At least according to the podcast, that's what they said. It was like
Ain't no telling how
1,600
many
men.
too ashamed to admit it.
And they
Ain't no
said people were
telling.
traveling there to go see this person. And it was like, and they don't know, but they're like, we're assuming he doesn't even identify as a woman. He was just doing it because he knew he could. And there's also that people were saying, like, men are upset with women because women don't really care that much. And it's like, well, when does men speak up on the things that happen to women? They's like, so you want us to speak up on this? No, y'all deal with it. And so yeah, like, it's been this whole thing, and I wish I could remember what his name was, because it was actually a good podcast episode. I thoroughly enjoyed it. But that's what I mean by, like, moral dilemma. And I think this whole, would you get rid of your friendship if um if you found out your friend was cheating thing, is another moral dilemma, where it's like, it's not always black and white.
Well, I think a lot of people do, because they go, if you doing that to your significant other, what are you doing to me? Like, if you would do that to them, what would you do to me? I think is people's main. It's not because they're just so upset. I don't think that's what it is. It's like, okay, if you doing that to them, what are you gonna do to me? You don't care about me either. If you don't care about them, you don't care about nobody but yourself. And I think that's what it's about.
Which I hear that and I get that. But for me, I'm like I said, there's two people that commented and said, it's not my business, I'm not getting involved. And I'm like, that honestly would have been my
Because
stance
if that's
too.
the only fact, just where you were cheating and there's no other, I want to be like, well, I'm not being your friend anymore. What happened? What's the full story? I need the full story to know what I'm going to do, because I need the full, because just because somebody's being cheated on doesn't necessarily make them a victim. And people get mad when I say that. Well, just because you were getting cheated on does not mean you were necessarily a victim in a scenario.
And then, well, somebody commented, and I said I wasn't gonna bring this up on here because I think it could probably get us flagged on YouTube, potentially, maybe, I don't know, hopefully not. But
Just change the word up a little bit.
I don't know what to change it to. That's the part. That's the thing. But anyway, I so I asked this question, and this was a response on Reddit, and the person said, if your friend, I'll just say it in this way. If your friend was 36 messing with a 14-year-old, you'd end that relationship. So how is this any different? And somebody said those are drastically different. And he was like, my point is, because I asked on Reddit if it has nothing to do with you, why would you end the friendship? And he was like, my point is neither one of those
It
situations
just have
have anything to
anything to
do
do
with
with
me, but
you.
I'd still end the friendship. And I replied to it and I said, well, yes, if I found out one of my friends was doing that, of course the friendship is over. I said, however, most of those types of people ain't just broadcasting that to their friends.
Unless they feel like their friend is doing it
Exactly.
also.
Unless they feel like their friend is doing it also. I said, but you got a lot of friends that will openly talk to their friends about cheating on their spouses with no problem.
No remorse. They laugh.
Yeah. So I'm like,
they showing the side, they showing the picture to their friends of the other woman.
exactly. So I'm like, those to me, yes. But that, like I said, that's that moral dilemma thing. Would you end the friendship if they were doing that? I'm like, of course I would. But I also don't see those as two equal things either. Because honestly, the chances if you, I know you're not, but if you were doing that with a child, there's no way you letting me find that shit out.
No, if I discover, I'm like, girl, call the police on you. What
Exactly.
friend? You nasty. I'm calling the police.
Exactly. There's no way
Like,
you letting me find out about that. But you're more likely to tell me if you were cheating. Now, do I think you probably would?
Too
No.
lazy for that.
Yeah. But I think if you were cheating, you would tell me.
Yeah, I would.
So I'm like, that's why I'm like, those are not equal situations.
And that's the thing, like the situations vary. I wouldn't compare those two as being the same scenario.
Exactly. So I'm like, so his point is, it's a moot point, in my opinion. And then there was somebody else that commented and was like, of course I'd end the friendship. So then I followed up with another question. I said, is it because it's their husband? Would you still end the friendship if it was just a boyfriend? Or would you tell the partner? Would you have a conversation with the friend and be like, hey, I don't rock with that? Or would you just immediately cut it off? I was like, because is there layers to this? Like, what's going on?
To me. My question was, what happened? What's going on?
And the person responded, and she was like, yes, I would tell their partner. And she was like, or he, I don't know what their gender was. But then they were like, they would tell the partner, and it would depend on, like, maybe they were cheating because maybe the partner beat them or something like that, and that's their way out. And I was like, I get what you're trying to say. I think a significant other cheating on their partner that's beating them is probably slim to none, because
I'm wasting my time cheating on you. I'm getting out.
Yeah, I mean, or my thought was, even if they're not planning on getting out, if you cheat on your partner, chances are he's just gonna beat you. So you're probably not gonna cheat.
Why are you trying to get beat up?
But I got what the message she was trying to say. So I was like, oh, okay. So what you're saying is it's not black and white.
Told you it depends.
Which then brings in the moral dilemma.
Depends.
So I'm like,
but everybody has different levels of what they feel is bad versus good. Like some people go, oh, that ain't too bad. And then some people, that's the worst thing you can do. It depends on who you talking to, what is even bad or good.
Now, then it made me think, how would I react? So, like, let's say that I'm gonna stop using you as an example, but let's just say I had a friend named Samantha, and she was cheating on her spouse, and I was like, how would I react to that if I were to either just find out from however I find out, or she tells me? And I'm like, I definitely have a conversation. I wouldn't just end the friendship.
Yeah, I would definitely
want,
like, what's happening? Is something going on with you? Like, what's going on with you?
Exactly. And everybody else was just like, hard stop, yes, in the friendship.
I would want to talk first.
Yeah, I was like, I'd want to see what's going on.
What's really going on?
And I would make it clear. I said, to me personally, the only way I would really end the friendship is if you're getting me involved.
In which, if you know about it, you about to get involved
And that's
if
why
you
I was
know
like,
about
I
it.
would make sure to tell that friend, don't you use me for no excuses. Don't you ask me to lie for you. Because the second you get me involved, we're done. And the first time your partner comes to me like, hey, they said they was with you, I'm gonna tell
The
them.
truth. You ain't with me.
You ain't, I don't know where she at, but she ain't with me. Nope, I'm not lying for you. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not that friend. So I'm like, if I wouldn't just end the friendship. Now, it's different if I only been friends with you for like a
Yeah, like
year
it's
or
so that's
so.
why I said it
But
depends. It depends so many different variables that it depends on. You like, okay, how long we been friends?
which is
How cool friends are we?
why I was surprised that so many people was just like, yes, no
Well,
ifs,
that's
ands, or buts
because
about it.
it's
And I'm
a
like,
hypothetical. In a real life situation,
oh,
I do not think that they
that's
would
the
be
flip
that cut and
side.
dry.
That's the flip side. On TikTok, 99% of the commenters was like, I did end a friendship for this exact reason.
Well, good for you.
And I was just like, huh, interesting. So, but it just caused more questions. That I'm like, I don't think they ready for my questions. Cause I'm like, how long had y'all been friends? Did you talk to him first? And actually, some of them I did ask them like, did you talk to him first? Did you tell the partner? And they didn't respond.
Bet they didn't.
And I'm like, so I'm willing to bet they didn't. They just ended the
They just want to be
friendship.
on their little high horse because it's like,
And then somebody
well,
also was like, in my opinion, they ended the friendship when they did it. And I'm like, but it's not your relationship.
because I'm like, what is your reasoning? I would want to know, what is your reasoning?
Yeah. And when I asked that question, nobody responds. So
Which
I'm
is
like,
interesting because you were quick to
exactly.
jump in here and say that I did it. And then when somebody go, oh, okay, so did you talk to him? How long were y'all friends? What type of relationship did y'all have?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dead silence.
Dead silence. And I was like, this is very
Hmm.
interesting. And the people that was like, the two people that said no, both of them was like, it's not my business. That's why I wouldn't end the friendship. And I can understand that.
I
It's
can see.
not my business at the end of the day. Now, will it make me look at you sideways depending on what we doing? Maybe, because if your spouse can't trust you, then why the
That's what
hell
I
can't
said.
I?
I assumed that was people's judgment, not even about them caring about it being wrong. It was about their own stuff and going, well, if you're doing that to them, and this is a person you have actually formally committed to, you ain't done any of that for me. What are you gonna do to me? I can't trust you either.
I also think and I'm not saying that cheating is right. However, I think there's a lot of things that we watch our friends do that is probably much worse than cheating, and yet we still stay with these friends.
Interesting.
Even things that would impact us, we'll still stay with. Like if I saw you still out of a damn Walmart, knowing full well that because I'm with you, that could also impact me, but yet I stay friends with you. But I draw the line that you cheating with on your
And
partner, which
people do
has
that.
nothing to do with me.
Cause baby, I wish you would. I'm like, girl, you better put that shit back while we together.
Exactly.
Do you need $20? Because we're not doing this. No. No,
So I'm just
no.
like, what's the line? Why?
Told you it depends. Because some people think that stealing from chains isn't a crime because they're a chain. There's
Which
plenty
makes
of people.
no sense.
You
If
know
you're
they feel
taking
that way.
something that don't belong to you without either paying for it or permission, it's stealing.
You know what I'm saying is true. You know
I
there are
know.
people
I
that
know.
feel that way.
I'm just saying by the definition of stealing, it makes no sense.
But then they turn it around and turn themselves into Robin Hood. And they're doing a good thing. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Freaking vigilantes.
people can, like Batman, people
Oh
can
my
talk
God.
this.
We are not gonna get on Batman again.
People can talk themselves into thinking that anything that's wrong is right. If you have enough delulu, you can talk yourself into anything.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, cheating is wrong in my opinion. Cheating is wrong no matter how you look at it. I don't care what the other spouse is doing to you.
Because you could just leave. That
You
was
could
always the
leave.
option. That's
It's
always the
an
option.
option.
Just go.
Now, yeah.
Realistically, I know. Logistically,
Now,
it ain't that easy to just up and leave. I know that.
Let's clear that up. There's a difference between something being easy and something being impossible to do. You could always leave.
I said it'll take long. I said logistically, it might take a little longer.
Easy. It might not be easy, but you can always leave. And so I'm like, with the person that said that even they'll end their friendship, but it depends on like what was the spouse doing and all this other stuff. And I'm like, again, that's none of your business. So
I feel like once they got brought in, it's their business now. You done brought them in your mess. They know now. The thing is,
but you're assuming that they actually just told you that they were cheating. But what if you just so happen to be shopping at a Target or something? You just so happen to see them. She didn't tell you that.
Eyes with your ass. This our secret now. Like that's the end. Like, oh, if you see me and I see you, and you see me and I see you, and we looking at each other,
I get that.
We in this
and I agree
now.
with you.
But
is
if
our
I see
secret.
You and you don't see me, but I seen you, baby, I ain't bringing it up.
I ain't bringing it up. What I'm bringing it up for? It ain't my business.
For all I know, that's your cousin. I know nothing. And it's not even about trying to protect your friend. It's like, I ain't even trying to get involved.
I'm protecting myself.
I ain't even trying to get involved. I didn't see nothing. Now, if you like tonguing him down in the middle of the aisle, then I got to be like, oh, okay. But if you just so happen to be with somebody and y'all aren't doing anything, and I see you and you don't see me, now I will be messy and go, who is that? I seen you. But if you lied to me, that's I'm out of it now. Don't tell me the truth later on. If you lie to me right then and there, keep on lying to my ass. Lie to me and your husband, because I don't want nothing to do with none of it. Lie to both of us, girl, because I don't want nothing to do with none of it.
I'm just saying, there's no reason that could make cheating good.
Well, that's why it's a sin.
I mean, yeah, adultery, yeah.
Because it ain't good.
But people now, can you justify it? Sure. It's still a bad thing.
You can justify it. Like I said, if you have enough Delulu.
Hey, and this is the closest example I could think of right off the top of my head. It reminds me of like Aladdin when he was stealing all the food. He said, I gotta eat. I gotta eat. I need to eat to live. Therefore, I need to steal food. Y'all mad. It's still wrong.
Trained his monkey to steal for it.
Yeah. I'm like, I understand your logic. I understand why you did it. It's still wrong. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I would just flat out be like, all right, you cheating on this dude that honestly
I talk 2-3 times a year at functions. This is the end.
Now, there are some people that were saying, yes, because I was just as much friends with their spouse as I was.
See, that's different.
I'm like, okay, I could see that.
That's why I said it depends. It depends.
But also this too, though, if I'm going to end that friendship, I'm damn sure gonna tell the spouse.
Why? If you already finna end it, you might as well tell what you being quiet for.
Exactly.
If I decide, I'm ending my friendship, I'm singing like a canary. I'm telling everything. I'm sending receipts. I'm sending everything I got if I end the relationship
call me with you. Adele, because I would get on that phone so quick. Hello, it's me.
Meet me at the hotel at 3 because we telling it all.
I'm like, if I'm gonna end the friendship, might as well go on and
with a bang. I'm telling everything,
because at least then they know why you ended it. I'm like, so, but I think the ones that said that they ended the friendship, either they were lying, which I don't think they were lying, but either they were lying.
They might regret it though. They might regret it
though. Or they didn't tell the spouse. And somebody was even like, yeah, they ended the friendship, and he said that, or he or she, whatever, I don't know. But said that the person, they're now divorced. And I was like, so
did you have something to do with said divorce? Or I mean, if you already deciding that ain't your friend, no harm, no foul. Well, that ain't my friend, so.
But my question is, if they get divorced, does that still mean that you can't be friends with them?
That's the thing, because when you divorce one, you gotta get rid of both of them. Unless one of them was your original friend, you can only keep the original friend. You can't keep the other. Life is unfair in that way. Life is unfair in that way.
Yeah, I'm just like,
because you can't keep the husband as your friend. That's shady. Even if you ain't friends with old girl, that's shady.
No, I just meant like again, I'm gonna use you as an example. Let's say you were cheating on Victor. She's not.
Yeah, you keep saying it, you gonna make more folks believe it. I ain't. Anywho.
Okay, let me use somebody as an I'm gonna use Antonio. Let's say Antonio was with somebody, and I found out he was cheating on her. I'm also I know who this person is. I ain't got no qualms with the girl, whatever. But I find out he's cheating on her. They're married, and I end the friendship. 3 years go by, and I find out, oh yeah, they divorced now. My question is, do I then reach out to Antonio and be like, hey, you ain't even in this situation no more. We can be friends now. 3 years has gone by. Maybe he's a different person because people do change.
I wouldn't.
And I mean, and you can't say people don't, because if they didn't, then what would be your situation?
They do change, but
because
to me, if I'm gonna try to stand on some bullshit, I'm gonna stand all the way on the bullshit.
Let's do that then.
What?
Let's say back in the day when you and Victor were cheating on each other. What if Christina stopped being friends with you because you was cheating on Victor?
That would suck. I'd be really sad.
I mean, I know you would. But let's say now y'all had got divorced. You back together now. You ain't the same person you was then. But if she came back to you and was like, hey, I want to see if we can get a friendship going again. Let's say you knew why she stopped being friends with you. So you already knew that was why she stopped being friends with you. You know you ain't the same person. Would you even entertain it?
Depends. You know me. I'm always gonna meet up with somebody. I can't help myself. I'm gonna do it. Can't help myself. I'm gonna do it. And so
now I could also see ending the friendship if like you or Antonio was cheating and I talked to him about it. I was like, hey, you really shouldn't be doing that, blah, 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 whatever. Whatever I say to make him know, like, you really shouldn't be doing that.
Maybe not.
But if he was to come to me and be like, I don't give a fuck what you just said.
Then we ain't friends no more. We ain't friends no more.
Okay. Noted. Because, and we've said this before, your friends should be able to call you out on your bullshit.
You could at least I know I shouldn't be doing
I know
that.
I shouldn't.
You could at least give me that. Dang.
I mean, treat me like your husband and gaslight me and make me think you gonna stop. At least let my conscience feel better.
Tell me I'm the only one.
So,
oh well.
Yeah, I was just like, that's an interesting.
It depends. Again, my handy old answer. It depends. Because it does depend. It's hard for me to give straightforward answers that don't have to do with my own personal feelings. Okay. Because again, it depends. There's many variables that make up why somebody would do something or not do something.
Yeah. But I think the thing, at least I would hope, the thing we can all agree on is that it's wrong regardless of your reason. If your spouse, whether it's because that's the other thing. Somebody said if it's a boyfriend or girlfriend, they really wouldn't care too much.
I don't feel that way.
I don't either. I'm like, if it's your boyfriend,
if it's your
girlfriend, if it's your whatever,
you still made a commitment to them,
and they think you are in a monogamous relationship, it is wrong. Like, if that person think you are with them and only them, regardless of whether y'all actually said these I do's to each other or not,
just break up. My thing is, what's the point of cheating on a girlfriend or boyfriend. You can easily just cut ties.
Mm-hmm.
It's it's easier when you just boyfriend and girlfriend. You go, you know what? I don't think this gonna work no more. This lease is up in 2 months. Either I can go or you can go,
or we both can go.
We can rock, paper, scissor it, but we gonna have to figure out what
I'm
we
just
doing.
like,
And then that's it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I just think regardless, I don't care how you try to swing it, cheating is wrong. If the other person thinks that you are in a monogamous relationship with them. But yeah, I thought that was super interesting when I saw that response. That's one of the reasons that somebody gave up one of their friends
I
is
find it
because
interesting that the most of them didn't want to comment.
yeah, they didn't
After commenting that they did.
Yeah, they didn't respond to my follow-up
Interesting.
questions.
Interesting.
I mean, there was only one person that responded to my follow-up question, and she was like, "Well, I guess it depends on what like, if the spouse is doing something to them that caused them to go cheat, then maybe I'd stay their friends." And I was just like, but the ones that flat out was like, "Yes, I did do this," they didn't respond to any of the follow-up questions.
I find that interesting.
It is interesting because, I mean, if you're gonna comment, you have to know
Finish explaining yourself.
Explain yourself. Why?
This is a social experiment and we won't answer.
And I'm not saying that I'm gonna, crucify you or something. I'm literally just having a conversation. That is the whole point of this podcast, is to have conversation. So answer the question, be truthful. I mean, if you stand on it, if you think
I think they regret it, and that's why they didn't say nothing.
Then say that. And I would understand. I'd be like, you know what? I feel that. Maybe you was in your early, 20s and you was like, I don't rock with it. But now that you older and more mature, you're like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. So
like I said, if you can hide it from me, lie to me too, child. Don't throw me in the loop if I ain't gotta be. Lie to me too. So we all can be happy. Just lie to me too.
My biggest thing is I don't want to be involved. Don't have
That's what I mean by lie to me too. I don't want nothing to do with it.
I'm like, don't have that person thinking you at my house when you at your sneaky link. Don't have them thinking that we taking that trip together. Don't have them. Don't do that.
Please don't throw me in your, because I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not.
It's gonna be real awkward.
And I know that contradicts what we've said in previous episodes. We was just joking then, because we have said that we'd hide it. But
first of all, we talking shit.
Yeah,
we both will sing like a goddamn canary.
The difference that people can tell from that episode, and I don't remember what episode it is, but the difference is people can tell is we were laughing a hell of a lot when we were talking about that. This ain't no laughs. We dead serious. Don't tell me that shit.
Leave me out. Like I said, keep me in the dark like you keeping your spouse in the dark. Don't tell me nothing.
Lie to me. Cause
I don't want to be involved.
I said it once.
Cause once I'm involved, now I gotta make a decision. I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Lie to me too. Like I don't.
And then, like I said before on here, and I've said it so many times I can't even count. I am a snitch when stuff starts impacting me. So if your spouse reaches out to me, "Hey Jocelyn, they said they was with you. Where they at? I can't get a hold of them on their phone." I look. They ain't with me. I do know where they at. Here's the address. You go take care of that.
Come armed.
And I won't feel bad because your ass got me involved after I told your ass, leave me out of your shit.
Like I said, lie to me too. Have us both thinking you on a trip with a mutual friend we have. You better lie to me too.
You better say it's your friend from,
college or something.
Across the country that you ain't seen in 6 years that you going to see. I don't care.
Lie to me too.
Tell them it's a work trip. That's the good old trusty dusty. Like,
tell me and your spouse the same lie.
Yeah.
Don't. So,
I mean, to be honest, that's kind of smart. Tell your friends the same lie. That's how you get away with it.
If they all think the same thing.
Yes.
We shouldn't be saying that. But it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. It's okay. But yes, I don't know. If people disagree with us, I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say about that, because I don't know. I just don't think I would end a friendship just cold turkey, like, oh, I found out, now we're done. I think there would have to be a conversation.
Like I said, it depends. I want to know what happened. I want to know. But how long you been doing it?
Yeah,
I want to
did
know
this just
all of it.
start? Is it how many people?
Is it just this one? Do you think you in love? What's
Is that
going on?
who is really your kid's baby daddy?
Yeah, I want to know
Because
all
I
of
never thought he looked like your husband.
it. You messy. Oh my
My
god.
thing is, if you get me involved, I'm asking
But
all
that's
the
what I said. Once you
questions.
get me involved, I'm
I am
involved.
I am balls deep in your business at that
Cause
point.
you
Once you get
involve
me
me. Like I
involved,
said, lie to me as long as you can. Cause once I know,
once
I
I
want to know
know,
everything.
I am putting down the floodgates and I'm asking every question I ever thought about. And if your kid don't look like that damn husband, I'm gonna be like, oh, so that's who the
I'm
baby
gonna be
daddy
questioning
is.
everything. So 2 years ago, when you said,
When we couldn't find you for that hour and a half,
"Where
that's where
were
you
you?"
was. I thought you was at Trader Joe's.
uh, we're so annoying. Cause that's exactly I'll be questioning everything. So what really happened?
Yeah,
How
how you
long you
find
been
him?
doing it? Where you find him at?
Does he know you have a husband?
Cause we messy. And I wouldn't tell nobody. I just want to know. I wouldn't even tell nobody.
I was like, and it'd be even worse if they like if the guy is actually involved in their life. Like you talking about the guy that was at the baby party?
Messy.
I'd be like, so Tyler Perry show?
It'd be good tea for about an hour. Then I start feeling
Then I'd
bad.
be like, nah, your husband's actually good to you. You need to leave that man
Get it
alone.
together. And I think it will be more like a get it together. Because after we have the give it together conversation and they don't get it together, I'm like, oh, so now you playing.
Mm-hmm.
You playing. Now, so then, to me, then it makes sense. But you know what? You messy and I don't want nothing to do
That's
with
why I
you.
said, lie to me too. Make me think you gonna end it. But you damn sure better make sure I don't find out you didn't.
Because I'm going to see you around.
All I'm gonna do is snap a picture and send it to your husband. Just thought you might want to know.
It's a Whitney song in this
This
piece.
my ex-friend. That's when I'm thinking, yeah, it's okay to end the friendship then. But yeah, no, just immediately cut off. No, I guess maybe I'm a little more forgiving than I gave other people credit for.
Because my initial thought would be, I'm not being friends with you, Jezebel. That wouldn't be my friend. I'd be like,
So let me flip that.
what happened?
What if you found out the friend was messing around with somebody that was committed to somebody else?
Oh, I've already been in this
Oh,
situation.
have you? See,
Yeah.
I haven't, not knowingly at
And my
least.
response simply was, I didn't stop being friends with him. I just said, you can't keep asking. Because mind you, this same person wanted a marriage and stuff so bad.
Mm-hmm.
And my response was, you can't expect to be blessed with something like that. And this is what you out here doing.
And I can say that because like you and Victor cheated on each other. Me, I have messed with somebody that was in a committed relationship before. And I wouldn't do it again. I've only ever done it once in my life. And I'm like, yeah, no. I think I'm still paying for that. No,
Karma don't skip nobody.
don't skip not a damn person. And I do think I'm paying for that now. And I'm like, no, leave if they are in a committed relationship.
Because it would be the same
Leave.
thing. I'd be talking like, well, how long you been doing it? It would be the same questions. How long you been doing it? What are you doing? Like, I would be asking the same.
But I also don't think I
questions.
would just end a friendship because they were messing around with somebody that was in a committed relationship.
I'm like, girl,
I think you
ma'am
were
or sir,
silly.
what are you doing?
I think you were silly.
Karma don't skip nobody. But
Because if
that's how
karma
I
don't
feel.
get you with your future relationships, it's definitely gonna make you get feelings involved in that little situationship, and then your heart gonna be broken when you think that he gonna leave you.
And they never do.
Never do.
They
Well,
never do.
rarely ever do.
And when they do, all they do is put you in that person's place. So what
Mhm.
good did that do you?
Yeah. No, I would not mess around with somebody that I knew was in a committed relationship. Now, if I don't know, I can't do shit about
So
something I
some of
don't
these
know.
people nowadays lie right to your face.
Right to your face.
No tan on their ring finger, nothing.
That's because a lot of people don't even wear wedding rings anymore.
And I be gosh darn, because I'm not playing them games.
And
And then we got silicone ones now, so you can't even your job is an excuse. You could put on a $10 silicone ring.
To be honest, I probably wouldn't wear one either.
Why?
I don't always like having those things on. This ring annoys the hell out of me. It
Well,
annoys
get a
me.
tattoo then. People do that for the people that don't want to wear rings. They get a
Nah,
tattoo.
I don't even want to do that. My thing is this. I ain't getting, well, if he wants to get all that stuff, we'll do it. But I ain't gonna force nobody to get that shit. I ain't even gonna volunteer to wear the shit because you know you married. You have the ability to, whoever is pushing up on you, you have the ability to turn their ass down. Whether you got that ring on or not, ain't gonna stop you.
Some
If
people
that's
do
your
like it.
intention.
I
Huh?
like wearing mine. I think it's fun. I like it.
No,
Well, I've always wear rings on my fingers, so it don't bother me none.
the only ring I ever really wore was my graduation class ring, and I lost that years ago.
We all lose it. I don't know where that damn
I
thing
wish I
at.
wouldn't have either because I loved that damn ring.
I don't know where that thing is. It was a waste of money because I don't know
It
where
was,
it
and
is.
my family put money in to buy me that ring.
They were pricey too.
They were
for
expensive.
the cheap shit
So
they gave
I
me.
actually do really regret losing that ring. If I'm being honest, it's probably somewhere at the 6-year mistakes mama's house. But whatever. But yeah, I hate wearing rings. I only wear this because I'm trying to track my sleep and my activity and all this other stuff now. But if I didn't have to wear this, I would. I was like, I need a wedding bracelet.
Yeah, you could do that. If that's something you and your spouse agree upon, you have your bracelet.
Yeah, but still, what's the point? Everybody knows the ring. Don't nobody know shit about a wedding bracelet.
That's for y'all. That ain't for the world.
That's what
I
I'm
like
saying.
rings.
So no, I'd probably be one if I had to choose. I wouldn't be one of those that wore a wedding ring because I'm just
Well, you
like,
got to get with somebody for the same. Because I be there. I don't believe
like I said,
in
I'm
rings.
not.
I don't care what you believe in. Put that fuck on. And I will
Yeah,
be
I'm
there.
not saying that I wouldn't do it. If he wants me to wear a wedding ring, I'd wear it. It's not the end of the world. But if he's like, "Do you want to?" I'd be like, not really. Yeah, but if you want me to, sure, I wear it. But there would be periods of times where I wouldn't. Just like there's periods of times where I don't wear this. This is why this is probably one of the first times you've actually seen me with this ring on because I just started.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been over a year since I've worn this ring. I had to go dig it out of a drawer. I was like, you got that expensive ass ring.
Now you got to charge it.
I had to. I was like, I wonder if it still got some battery left. But that was also one of the reasons I stopped wearing it is because the battery just drains so quickly on it now.
But you got to charge it every night.
No, it's supposed to last me like 2 weeks, but now I have to charge it like once a week.
That ain't too bad.
No, but if it's supposed to last me 2 weeks, I mean,
Well, it's old and sat in a drawer for a year. You lucky it still works.
yeah, I got this ring in like 2021, so
Girl,
it's
you
actually
lucky
pretty
that thing
old.
still work.
So, and I got mad because they required me to have a subscription in order to see the data that I got the ring for.
You love shit like that.
You know what? I
You
don't
sure
love shit
do.
like that. And stuff is starting to really piss me off because everybody wants to have everything be a fucking subscription, and it's starting to really annoy the hell out of me. Even Microsoft now, which you used to just be able to purchase Microsoft Office and stuff. Now, nope. You can't just buy it. It needs to be a subscription. You need to pay every year to continue to use Microsoft Word. I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Girl, I still got that Microsoft that I got from being a college student, and I'm going to roll with that mug to the end of
Now,
time
usually
if
if
I
you're a
can.
college student or something like that, or if your work provided to you, you can get it for free. But I don't get it from my job. I don't want to keep using, I haven't used this job computer for any of that. Not an old job, yeah. But I don't want to use my job's computer and stuff to do, podcast and
Nah, I wouldn't
business
want to do
related
that.
stuff. So therefore I was like, well, I guess I need to buy Microsoft Office, go on their website. Nope, you can't just purchase this. It's a subscription.
I don't like that.
$99 a year.
That's how much it cost in the first place.
Which I would have been more than happy to just pay you a one-time payment of $100, sure. But you want me to pay this every year.
When they start doing that?
I don't know, but I don't like it. Everything requires a subscription now, and it is so annoying.
I remember just buying a little card, same way like gift card. You can get your little Microsoft or go online and purchase it real quick.
Because I've done it before.
And
I was just
old?
Yes, we are old, but that's nothing new to either of us.
Did you hear they finally got rid of AOL dial-up internet?
I thought that happened
Oh,
years
this
ago.
just happened. Who was still on it?
Who was still using AOL?
I don't know.
I thought all of our AOL email addresses have been retired.
Apparently
because we all got one. If you was born before 2000, you have an AOL email address.
I wonder what it was. I'm sure it was something stupid.
Mine was probably JKeys02 because that's what I was using for everything at that time.
I'm gonna tell you, mine was always something crazy. It'll probably be Coco Brown Queen 29 or something.
You know what I used to use? My Black Planet.
Oh, Black Planet. My God.
My Black Planet username was Juicy J-licious.
Juicy J.
Juicy J-licious.
Mine? I think mine was Coffee Brown.
That was also my rap name because I was gonna be a rapper.
Oh, child.
My cousins used to hang out with
Juicy J-licious.
I hung out with my male cousins the most out of anybody.
Yeah.
Well, mainly because all the female cousins moved here. But I hung out with my male cousins all the time.
And they hyped you up
they
on
were,
their shit.
They were rappers.
They hyped you up.
They were rappers, and we was trying to come up with a rap name for me one day. We was like, what if we call you Juicy J? And then I was like Juicy J-licious, and then they started making up a name, Juicy J-licious, and all kinds of stuff.
They hyped you up like I fucking said.
And then I tried to freestyle with them one day.
I can imagine.
I tried to freestyle with them one day. It was so bad. I bet it was. I can sing. I can hit a tune. I cannot rap to save my life. For one, I should have known freestyling wasn't gonna work because I am terrible at poetry. I can't make shit rhyme. So I was like, rapping is not gonna be.
It ain't for everybody. It is an art form, whether people want to admit it or not. Yes, it's an art form.
100% is. But we used to have so much fun.
Juicy,
the three of us.
J-licious.
Hey, that was my name, Juicy J-licious.
You was on Black Planet getting them grown men attention. What's that name? You ought to be ashamed.
Look, I didn't know.
First of all, we all was on Black Planet trying to get grown men attention.
Well, I wasn't.
I was. I didn't want to do nothing with them. I just want to talk to them.
I didn't want their attention. I just want to talk to them. I was the one that was using Black Planet to actually have my top 5 or top 8 friends. And
that's what MySpace was for.
Yes, MySpace. That's what I'm talking about.
What in Black Planet?
Forgot about. Oh, what did I use Black Planet for?
It's a dating site.
Oh yeah. I forgot all about. I don't know where Black Planet came from because I've forgotten about that damn site.
Black Planet and Black people meet.
I forgot all about Black Planet. I was thinking I was talking about MySpace.
No, MySpace is the top 8 where you can put a song on there, the different. And that's mini coding we were doing. Oh, what a time.
Man, and that's all I was concerned about on MySpace was my friend, my top friends, my code to update my page. I used to have little things falling down.
Cute. With the little animated little sticker looking girls. Ah, what a time.
But yeah, I don't know where Black Planet came from because I haven't thought about that
in years. Decades, actually. We old.
Girl.
Try to go on Black Planet and see what happened. Is it still a page?
There's a blackplanet.com. There's actually one of the top search things was Black Planet before MySpace.
Was it after or before? Was it after? I think it was after, wasn't it?
It was before.
Before?
Black Planet came around in 1999, 4 years before MySpace. 5 years before Facebook. 7 years before Twitter. Gosh, it's so crazy that all of that stuff came
around the same time.
But you would never know it because I didn't. So Black Planet, 4 years? Was that 2003? That was the year that I think I became a freshman in high school that year. And yeah, wait. 6, 4, 2. So no, that was the year after so I was a sophomore. But all that stuff came around while I was in high school or just starting college. But I would have sworn that Facebook was like at least 4 years after MySpace.
Well, that's when it got popular. Just because it existed don't mean a whole bunch of people were on
But
it.
turns out Facebook was created a year after after MySpace.
Which is crazy.
None of us knew it existed. I didn't open up my Facebook page until I was a freshman in college, 2006.
I can't believe Black Planet is still around.
Yeah, Black Planet is here for you to make your mark, expand your connections, and plug into trending conversations. So Black Planet is really the original social media app.
Yeah. Yeah. So it seems like.
And it's still around. MySpace is still around.
Is it?
It is.
Okay, so I know Justin Timberlake bought it. Who bought it after him?
Oh, see, that part I don't know. I do know that maybe about 3 years ago, I went in to log in and see like what was in there. And I still like my page is still there. Like all of our pages are still there on MySpace. You know, let's make MySpace great again.
People have tried this and it's failed multiple times.
Like, hey, maybe we can do it. Maybe we can give it a rebranding.
It's just is gone. The time is gone.
Yeah, and even if we brought it back, it wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't be the same. Especially with these hackers we got nowadays. These kids are too damn smart.
We are in different times of our life. Everybody be messing with each other, top 8. It just would be a mess. That shit was brutal.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, to go on your friend's
site and see that you wasn't in their top 8?
Or that you was at the bottom. You be like, number 6?
Girl, in number 8?
I thought we were cool.
Like, dang, so I was your love. You was like, I just need somebody else. I'll throw you in here. And then, because you didn't even have to put all 8 in there. You could have left some of them blank. So to go on
I don't know
there,
nobody who left it blank. That's savage. That is savage.
I have left it blank before. But to go on to your friend's site where you thought y'all was aces and to find out you ain't even, they chose not to put you in there at all. They only filled in 6 spots.
Boy.
I'd be like, so did your
mama? I couldn't even be 7?
I'm like, did your mama call you while you was putting people in and you had to like take a break and you just forgot to go back to it? Like, because I know I belong in this top 8. What's going on?
You don't. Life is cruel.
The way I would lose my shit.
Gosh,
I would be sitting in my bedroom crying because clearly I ain't got no friends.
Girl, I didn't take it that personal.
Girl.
I did not. I'd be like, you whore. And then I go on about my day.
Honestly, I can't remember. I'm sure maybe some people I consider friends didn't have me in their top 8, but ask me who they were. Couldn't tell you. Have no idea.
I think I even remember what my picture was.
I don't.
I remember when the fan ponytails were big. Remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
I had a huge fan because I had long hair when I did have hair. I had a ginormous fan that I used to keep up straight with a folder.
And a bunch of fucking hairspray.
Balls. Mm-hmm. No hairspray. We did gel.
Yeah, gel.
Balls. I had.
Everybody used to be slathering. People would get their stuff out and just. It's just crazy.
I can smell it.
Oh now. My god, that especially like that jam.
The brown.
Oh, that brown one that when you scratch your head, it all comes flaking off. Or you remember jam, which was supposed to be the one that didn't flake, but
I still would use jam. Jam was a good combo. I think jam was toxic though.
Jam is definitely toxic.
I think it's toxic.
The whole point of jam was so that it didn't get hard like the brown stuff made your hair, and it didn't flake like the brown stuff did. Even though it did, it just flaked white instead of brown. And I'm just like,
which I preferred. I didn't want stuff on my clothes looking like roach doo doo.
I don't want none of it on my clothes. But yeah, like jam. We used to use the brown stuff. Then we went to jam. Those were the days.
Remember the Pantene oil moisturizer in the brown bottle?
Yep.
Gosh, I can smell my memories.
Smell your memories. But we do need another site that's like my.
That day is gone. I
I'm
do
just
want to
trying to
see
think
about getting
what's
in my
the most similar
MySpace
to
now.
MySpace that we have right now?
Girl, nothing.
There isn't anything because you can't put like, well, maybe Instagram is trying to be kind of like it because you can put music on your Instagram. You just can't customize your Instagram like you could MySpace.
Because if we
'Cause there's
could, it
a
would just turn into MySpace.
exactly. Because I have music on our Instagram page.
I don't have nothing on mine. I need to get that together.
Honestly, I was just scrolling through Instagram and was looking at all the features that we have, and I was like, "Oh, you can do this? No, I like this song, so sure, why not?" I mean, I don't know if it just automatically plays. I think you have to actually hit play on it.
Good.
Um,
Because on MySpace, you got to salt it.
you sure did, especially if it was a loud song. Because I think at one point you could even like create your own songs to put
You
on
could
there.
do whatever. It was
MySpace
literally
was so
amazing.
nice, teaching us how to hack stuff. I was like, look at
We
me
were
just sitting here writing my code, my ones and zeros and ones.
Yeah. We up here just click, copy, paste. Like, put that all in there.
Who's the Generation X? They did they big thing on MySpace. Like, we ain't created. I don't know why because millennials be like, we created MySpace. No, we didn't. When we were younger, it's Gen X that created that. We just used it.
We kept it alive.
We're creating the stuff that the generations now are using.
We created Facebook. No, they
we didn't.
used it.
That was Gen X too.
We created TikTok over there in Asia. Not us here.
I'm like, did we?
They were in our age group in Asia who did it.
When was TikTok created? That's the question.
I don't know.
That's the thing. These
I don't think it was that long ago.
These people, or not these people, 2016.
Okay. I still think that's millennials. Still do. Because that was years after we all graduated. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, 2016. I mean, that's 10 years after I graduated. So, I mean, maybe it is a millennial.
Just an Asian millennial.
I can never spell millennial.
Don't ask me to spell. You know that's my weakness. Don't ask me to spell a goddamn thing. And sometimes I be so wrong, the phone can't even help me, child. We just all be confused.
According to Google, TikTok was not created by millennials.
Damn it. We can't have nothing but sadness. Like, what can we have?
But I think that Google just misunderstood what I was asking. Because it says that it was created by ByteDance, and I'm like, okay, that's not what I'm talking
Showing
about.
what we asked you. So I can't.
Somebody had to think that up. It wasn't create. A company can't create shit.
No,
the people at the company can. But anyway, yeah, I am pro bring back black. Make Black Planet great again too, because clearly I keep saying it, meaning MySpace. But we need to bring back MySpace. I miss being able to. I mean, granted, I wouldn't do it now anyway because I'm too busy for that shit. But I miss.
You miss the memories of it.
It was just such a time.
Yeah, and that time is over, and I accept this.
I accept it. Don't mean I wouldn't want it back.
We don't have the free time we
don't.
used to.
We don't.
I don't have hours to be spending on no damn MySpace page.
Think of the shit I would do for this podcast on a MySpace page. Boy, we have all the glitz and glams. We show.
And I'm like, girl, tone some of this bullshit down. Cause what is this? Take some of this out. You can make your own custom background.
Yeah. And then as soon as they get to our page, it'll be us going, hey friends. Man, MySpace for a podcast would be actually legit. It would be a nice little fun little circle where you can go and just chat, see the page, actually interact.
Well, you know what, you work on that.
Nah, I don't.
You see what happens.
I gave up on my engineering.
Sure did. You said I ain't doing that.
Because I was in school for computer engineering to be able to like.
It said nope.
Yeah, and I thought about doing like software engineer where I could create stuff like that, and I was just like, you know what, maybe not. Decided to be an accountant instead, and I ain't even that.
Got the degree though.
I got the degree. I learned it at one point. Ask me what I know now.
No, because you still have the basics and you still use them.
I mean, yeah, so that I can manage my own
So
shit.
you still using it. View it that way.
I just don't know any like regulations and stuff. That's where I'm like,
you
okay,
forgot all
maybe I
that.
need
That's
to go
gone.
to a CPA now.
Yeah, you forgot about all that.
But anyway, I wanted to tell you, and I've been holding this story for a couple weeks now.
Okay, what is it?
I witnessed a crime.
Ooh, what crime you witnessed?
And it was here. Not here,
It's
like
here.
like not in this house, but it was in this housing
Did you hear
addition.
somebody steal a dog? What happened?
No, according to the damn post, I stole a damn dog.
Thief.
I ain't steal that dog. That girl tried to take that dog and I wasn't having it. And she know who she is, and I hope she watched this. Anyway, I'm minding my business, coming from probably Chick-fil-A. I don't know, because usually on Fridays I go get Chick-fil-A. I didn't today because I'm on my fasting. More update on that coming later. But I pulled into the housing addition and I'm coming around the little roundabout thing from German church.
Yeah.
And there's a car. So you know everybody like to park on the street, which I hate.
I wouldn't do.
And there's another car that's in between two cars that's parked on the street. So I'm like, so now I can't go nowhere because you literally have the one path blocked. And somebody's in the driver's seat. Some chick is outside the car slashing somebody's tires.
Girl, you could have moved that goddamn car first.
And pouring some kind of liquid substance all over this man Charger.
Just move on.
And you could tell he had some custom work done on this Charger. I think it was bleach, maybe, because I think bleach would eat away at paint. But she was pouring it all over there, and she was just stabbing the wheels. And I'm sitting here just watching the whole thing, and I'm just like, man,
she in broad daylight.
Broad daylight. It is at most noon. Literally is at most noon.
So she waited for him to leave for work and hurry up and did it.
I don't even think he left for work.
He might work from home. He probably just in the house.
Do.
In the house.
And I wasn't in the mood because I already had to do a second round around my house because I had to pass my house because when I was turned on to German church from 21st or 10th Street.
Yeah.
Somebody literally was behind me the whole time, turned into the addition, a car I'd never seen before, turned into the housing addition with me, turned the same corner going towards my house.
Go past my house because
so I drove past my house and then I pulled over. And then they went past me and then I just pulled up behind them again, just kept going like, no, let me let you in front of me. So when I did that, that's when I came back around, just did a circle so I can go back to my house. And that's when I crossed them. And I was just like, y'all making me sit here and witness this damn crime that I don't really care to see. I was like, and for one, you look stupid. I was like, so this is how people look when they do this.
Just desperate. It's really what they look like.
It really does. And I'm like,
this looks desperate.
I've now don't get me wrong. I've had those thoughts cross my mind before, but I've never done it.
And if I would do it at night.
For sure at night. And I was just like, so this is how people look when they do this stuff. I was like, he doesn't look bad to me. She does. She looks stupid. I'm like, because you are that bothered that you need to go mess up his car to make yourself feel better. And then I'm like, and what's the end game?
Because or what if he just sitting there watching you call on the phone with the police, ain't said nothing to you, and they roll up and here your silly ass is.
Exactly. And I'm like, because I had literally just saw the girl. So I'm like, you live in this addition.
No.
So I'm like, so he's gonna know
who did
it was you. He clearly must know where
everybody
you live.
has Ring cameras. You on
nowadays,
camera.
and that's the other thing. Every single house in this addition
has a ring
is a smart home
with a Ring camera.
So they came with cameras like that.
All of them.
So I'm like, okay. which further made me feel you look stupid.
And we
Because
all recording your ass.
At the end of the day,
how silly.
It's gonna be you that gets caught for that shit.
Not him. He gonna be inside.
And what's gonna happen now? All he gonna do is call insurance
and get a different car, get his car fixed. That's it. Yep. That's all.
Maybe he wanted a new paint job.
Maybe it was a blessing for him.
Yeah. So I was like, oh my God. I was just like, can you hurry up and finish vandalizing this person's car so I can go home? Like, and I did pass it the other day and it was all rusted and stuff. And I was just like, yep. And the wheels was on the ground. And I was like, yep. That's what happens when you poke holes in somebody's tire. I know I joke about doing it sometimes. I'm like, I would never.
Not, like I said, not in broad. At least do it at night when nobody, especially not in the neighborhood with a whole bunch of Ring cameras.
And
I used to do
not in the neighborhood that you also live in.
But then I used to do my foolishness back in the day before any of this existed. Like, you had to literally see me to catch me. There was no smartphones that could take a good video. They had videos, but the videos were crappy back then.
Yep.
You couldn't catch me.
Like
and
you
even
said,
then, I was a lot younger. I was not a grown woman.
Like you said, for me as the person witnessing that, all I saw was desperation.
That's it.
And I'm like, and I'm willing to bet cold hard cash
she'll mess with him again. Yeah,
that if that man was to, or woman, I don't know,
whoever
was to go back to them and be like, I'm sorry, baby. They'd be like, all right.
Did all that for nothing.
All that for nothing.
I make you pay me back.
I'm gonna sue you. You know, I told you I sue people with no problem, and I'll be friends with you after court. It ain't my fault you did that. Everybody should have consequences for their actions. So, yeah, I was like, ugh, here we go with this. But yeah, so witness that. That was fun. I would have preferred not to have seen it. I don't want to witness no crimes because, like I said,
who wake up on that shit?
Now I'm gonna be on the camera as a witness to this thing because they be like, yeah, that blue Tesla that be parked over here was behind her and saw the whole thing. I'm telling you, the
be right
police
there in the video.
Show is, and they gonna see me looking at her like, hurry up. And I'm telling you, soon as the cops come knock on my door, say, hey, we told you were a witness to a crime. I'm like, you know what? Yep, It was this chick. She lived down there somewhere. I don't know what house, but I know I saw her coming out of the house down there one day. And yeah, it was a black Chevy that was doing it.
It was her.
Yeah, probably her and her friend, or her and her sister, or her and her mama, for all I know. I don't know. But yes, I did see it, and yes, they did do it.
Mm-hmm.
I sure did.
Go get it.
And tell them to come try to slash my tires.
I feel like them things would auto-inflate again.
Auto-inflate? You stupid. You can't auto-inflate a hole in a tire.
Just heal itself.
Not heal itself. It can do a lot of things, but that is not one of them. That would be nice, though. They need to be trying to figure out how to do that instead of these damn flying cars. Yeah, I like that. That would be nice. Save me a ton of money. But anyway, that was my little tidbit. But anyway, I got updates.
Ooh, what updates?
On all of my dealings that I have going on in my life right now.
Okay.
Where do I start? So, I already told you I started a new face routine that I actually really like. And I think it's helping. Well, I didn't have bad skin to begin with, but I do feel like it feels better and it looks a lot cleaner, in my opinion. I don't know. But, so, challenges. I had the 50-mile challenge that I started at the beginning of the month.
Yeah. How's that going?
It's done. I hit the 50 miles. Was it not last weekend? I think it was.
Ooh, okay.
Or weekend before.
Okay,
whatever it was, it only took me 11 days.
Oh, okay.
So that challenge is done. I just started another one that's 69 miles. So I was like, oh, okay, well, if I finished 59 in 11 days, I should be able to finish 69 by the end of the month. And then I decided that in September I'm gonna do one that's like 100 and something miles.
Do you want to do an actual 5 or 10K?
No.
Why?
I mean,
You
no,
don't
let me
gotta
change
run them.
that. That's
You
what I was
don't
about to
have
say.
to run
That's what I was about to
them.
say. It depends on if you want me to run it or not.
I don't run them.
I don't run for shit but my life.
I walk them.
That's what I used to do with the breast cancer one.
Yeah, I just walk them.
Yes, I would do that. I used to love them.
They want your money. They don't care if you walk or run. They don't give a damn.
But yes, I would do those and have done those in the past. I'm just trying to get myself used to moving around, period, because I haven't worked like genuinely, seriously worked out since 2021. So it's been years since I've just like gone out for a walk. I even used to try to run, even though I hated every bit of it. I used to go and lift weights all the time. It's been years since I've done any of that. So I'm starting with walking. I would go walk around this housing edition. I also found this playlist on not playlist, this channel on YouTube called Walk at Home, where they will like have fast walks, 10K walks, and 10K 10,000 step walks and things like that that I'll put on the TV and put on, which is how I ended up breaking my damn coffee table. But yes, so I've been doing that and I got the 50 miles out. My weight loss challenge has just started. It started Monday. And that's the one where I have to lose 6% of my body weight. And if I do that, then I get a portion of a pot of money. That's on track. I'm actually down, I can't remember. I think it was like a little over 6 pounds.
Ooh, okay. Look at you.
Now of course, a lot of that is water weight.
Still counts.
But it still counts in my book because it ain't coming back. So that's going well. The one that isn't going well is my step challenge. Cause I am supposed to get 10,000 steps in a day. I work from home. I think it would be a lot easier to get them 10,000 steps if I had kids. I don't have kids. I work from home. Most of my day is sitting at that desk working.
You better get one of those.
I'm not getting no ankle kicker. Cause first of all, then I'd have to start wearing my watch on my ankle so that it counted. Cause my hand ain't moving at all, and that's what's tracking my steps. I'm not getting one of those.
Put it on your ankle.
Some people do that.
Really?
Because this doesn't accurately count your steps sometimes, so they'll put it on their ankle so that it accurately counts it.
I ain't that dedicated to it.
I'm not doing it.
That's been good work. I think give me one.
I don't think that's a good workout. Yeah, it make you get some strong ass ankles. But yeah,
give me one.
So that's not on track, but it's getting there. So I've been making sure that I get over 10,000 steps.
Try to balance it out
all week. Well, I started this week, making sure that I get over 10,000 steps so that I can still hit the goal. It's a 3-month challenge, so I still have time. It just started August 1st. It's just the first 2 weeks of the month. I didn't do what I was supposed to. So that one, I think how many steps am I at right now? 10,340 steps right now.
Okay.
So, and then the days where I work in the pharmacy,
easy.
I'm pretty sure I'll get at least 20,000 steps tomorrow when I work in the pharmacy.
Yeah.
So that one's on it will be on track, within the next few weeks. But all the other challenges I have going on is on track. And I am happy about that. So starting to see some weight loss. That's why you saw the scale with the full length mirror, because I have to actually like take a video of myself so that it can be a verified weight. And I'm just like, ugh.
Because some people would lie.
Yeah, I mean, I would lie.
What's wrong with you?
I'm gonna be honest. I'd lie if it's, hey, whatever. That's why I said there's things that my friends do that are wrong. Are you gonna stop being friends with me because I said I lie to get that money?
I don't put it, but you don't want to keep saying you could be bought.
I can.
I told you, quit
Which
saying it out loud.
if I say
quit saying it out loud.
here's the thing. Okay.
Quit saying it. I didn't say quit believing it. I said quit saying it.
First of all, we all need to recognize the fact that we all can be bought.
Well,
And
if you
we
got a
all
job, you
are
already
being
bought. If you got a job, you already bought.
Now, if I'm saying I can be bought, I don't necessarily mean that the person that wants to screw me, whoever gets the highest bid. No, I'm just saying I know there's some people that think that. What I mean by I can be bought is clearly I have a job where I negotiated pay for my time. That is me selling a portion of myself. Your time is a part of you. You don't get that back. I'm selling it. So clearly I can be bought. And if
I know, but quit saying it out loud. I know what you mean. Quit saying it.
I don't understand why I can't say it out loud if it's actually true and it's happening. Keep saying it. But it's true.
Quit saying it.
Why?
Why do you want to?
I don't want to. I'm just stating a fact. It's like, it keeps coming up, and when it comes up, I say I can be bought. Cause I am.
We all bought. If you got a job, you bought. You already bought.
Yeah. Bought and pending pay. Every 2 weeks. So I don't know. Okay. I will work on not saying the truth. We all can be bought.
Don't you flip it. Don't you flip it.
Okay, I'm gonna change it up. We all can be bought because we all are.
Okay. That'll work.
Hey, whatever. I mean, but hey, man, the other thing too.
Hey, that's what you want to do.
I mean, I'm not saying, I just know everybody has their dollar value.
Well, if you have a job, you do. You already sold it to them.
I mean, but I'm talking about like for the other activities. There are way more people.
Oh, they already doing it.
Exactly. That is like, yeah, if somebody offer me enough money, I'd do some strange things for some change.
You know what, you say that, but then when it's time to do it, you ain't gonna want to.
I don't know what I would do in the moment, to be honest.
I'm saying most people, they talk that.
Just like when it came to abortion, which is when people talk about like, oh, you know, I'm so against it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, if I were to ever end up pregnant, right now, I would say, yeah, I would get an abortion. But who knows what the fuck I would do in that actual situation?
Depends.
Right. I might do it. I might not. I don't know. I'm not in that situation.
No one knows. And that's why I don't think it should be a public opinion. It should be a choice that you make. I don't think other people should be able to dictate that choice.
I think
that should be your choice. Because you the one that got to live with it. Whatever you do, you the one that got to live with it.
Yep. I think anything anybody chooses to do with their own body is none of anybody else's business but the person that body belongs to.
And that's how I feel.
So,
because the right to do is also
whether
the right
what
to
they
not
do, whether you agree with what they doing or not, it has nothing to do with you. That is their body. Now, granted, this excludes like kids and shit.
Yeah, that's different.
But any full grown, fully developed adult, whatever you want to do with your body, that is on you. That doesn't mean I can't express concern about stuff that you do with your body. But at the end of the day, it's not my body.
I'm living in mine, and
I'm
you
living in mine.
Yours.
Like, but anywho, but yeah, those are some of my updates on the challenges that I have going on right now. This weight is gonna come off, and it's gonna come off quick. I also fast. Oh, that's the other thing. I've been doing really good on my fasting.
Ooh, okay. Well, you always were pretty good about that.
Well, I'm getting better with actually like sticking to it now. It was always so like wishy-washy. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I won't. My thing is I don't eat a ton. And I don't eat actual food a lot. I snack a lot.
That's what gets you.
And honestly, last weekend was the first time I had chips in at least all month. I don't remember the last time I had chips, to be honest. And I only had one bag.
Look at you.
No, two bags last weekend. But I haven't had chips since. I do have like a bowl of cereal at night or something like that. No, not even at night, cause my fast starts at 4:30 p.m. I used to do later, but I realized like that for my body didn't work, so I moved it to earlier, and now I start to see weight come off, which is nice. But yeah,
You got it.
huh?
Said you got it. I just started watching with it because I've changed what I eat. Also, just not how much I eat because I had to, because I was eating only eating bullshit in a certain window is not helpful.
Exactly.
It's not
Exactly.
helpful.
Yeah, I've cut out a lot of snacking. The other thing, I don't know if people realize it or not, but I'm like, I mean, just like I was telling you earlier with the crumble cookie thing, you can still snack when you're fasting. It's just do it when you break, like while you're eating. Don't, eat your meal, take like 2-3 hours and then eat a snack. You know what I mean? Because all you're
Yeah,
doing is
eat it all at
spiking your
once.
insulin
Eat
again.
it all at once.
And I'm like, a lot of weight gain is due to insulin spikes, and which causes, it makes you insulin resistant. And I'm like, if you're already eating your meal, you're already spiking your
Eat the cookie
insulin,
then.
might as well go on and eat the cookie then. That way you're done. And that way when your insulin comes down,
It stay down.
it stay down. So I was like, what is that sound? It's 8:00. My garage door is closing.
That thing been open this whole time?
Yeah, I always forget. I need to get better with that because I forget to close that thing too many times, and I think somebody stole one of the batteries for my lawnmower out of there. Well, at first I
Not
wasn't
the lawnmower, with just the battery.
exactly. Maybe they was gonna come back for the battery, the lawnmower, and I had taken it already, closed it already. I don't know, but I only have one battery left for my lawnmower, and my nephew came over to mow my lawn, and he was like, "Yeah, it died while I was mowing the backyard, and you don't have a second battery, so I'm gonna have to come back." And I was like, I could have sworn I had two batteries for that. And then my brother was over here, he's the one who helped me get everything for
Yeah.
this house set up. He was over here installing the charger for the car. And I brought up the battery. He said, "You did have two batteries for that lawnmower." And I was like, "I thought I did." And I was like, "But I don't now." I'm like, "So somebody had to come in here and take it." And it's a cobalt battery too.
Oh, good one.
Yeah. So
I think it's them people without them cars, or that dude that be walking that dog. He's suspicious.
he is suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Do you know that from what's that show?
Nope.
Parks and Rec?
I don't remember the "Don't Be Suspicious."
Oh, the Don't Be Suspicious
Don't
song?
remember that.
Oh, it was so funny. I love it. It was the twins that was on the show. But anyway. Yeah, I think somebody stole
I
one.
think it's that dude with that dog. He's just suspicious. I don't know what it is about him. He's just the way he be stopping, where he be stopping, what he be doing. He's suspicious. Where the HOA lady when you need her?
Exactly. Always peeking out the window looking at me.
Ain't never there when we need you.
But
Anywho.
right. Anywho, I guess that's a good spot to close out.
Mhm.
So you guys know the routine. If you are feeling us, if you vibing with us, please make sure if you already subscribed and everything, just share the episode, comment, like it. If you're not subscribed, come on now, what we doing?
What are
Let's
you
go
doing?
ahead and make this official.
Thank you.
Join the tribe because we be having a good time over here. Somebody actually commented on our stuff and said, "I like everything y'all did. Y'all are a vibe." And I was like, and that is the point.
Woo! Thank you.
She gets it. And you do too. So make sure you subscribe to us. We would really appreciate it. If you're listening to us on audio platforms, make sure you follow us there. Give us a good rating, a good review. Leave a comment on the audio.
Yeah.
Also do the sharing on there as well. We would greatly appreciate that. Am I missing anything?
Nope.
All right. Well, sorry for it if it looked like I've been picking with my nose all
that
day.
Nose ring.
Yeah, I've got a nose cuff because I don't want to actually get my nose pierced, and it keeps sliding down. So I'm trying to figure out how to actually wear this damn thing. So if y'all got any pointers, let me know. Like, what do y'all use to clamp this thing down? Anyway, but with that, we will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.
Bye, friends.